Workout Muse.
It's time for Ask BJ. Each and every episode, I will personally answer one of the questions I've received from one of our valued Workout Muse followers. Let's take a look at this week's question.
Hey Chris, thanks for the great question. To show the difference between a push press and a jerk, I'm going to start by showing the overhead press. So to get into the rack position, as they call it in kettlebell training, the rack position is where the weight is rested here, at least in a one-arm setup. I'm going to first do a clean. So I'm going to set up, eyes up, chest out, clean it in tight, rack position. The overhead press is a strict upper body movement, so there's no lower body assistance. All I'm doing is keep my abs tight, fully extending overhead to lockout, returning to the original position, repeating, okay? Tight abs, tight glutes, bringing it in, nice and tight. Notice how I control the descent by bringing the elbow in tight to the rib cage, okay? So that is the overhead press. No lower body assistance, strict upper body movement, therefore using lighter loads. Now the push press involves an initial dip to initiate the overhead press. So again, I'll do a clean to get to the rack position, and this time, quick quarter squat dip, press, lock out, return, lock out, return, lock out, return, and that's the push press. So I'm getting some help from my hips and lower body to get that weight overhead, so I can use heavier loads on the push press than I can in the overhead press. Now the jerk is just like the push press, except it adds an additional second dip right before you get full lockout to provide extra lower body assistance, so your heaviest loads will be used on the jerk. So again, I'll show this. We start clean, rack position. All right, so I'm gonna do my initial dip and then watch my second dip to finish. Return, return, return. Okay, and that is the jerks.
Thanks so much for the question. Because your question was asked and answered on this show, please be sure to email us at support@workoutmuse.com to get your free soundtrack in the house. And if you want to get your question answered on the show, be sure to go to contact@workoutmuse.com, submit the Ask BJ form with your most pressing fitness question or concern, and if I answer on the show, you will also get a free soundtrack on the house.
Workout Muse.